Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Grugs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back once again, troops, legionnaires, new recruits. In front of you today, we see the Colonial Knife Company Nemesis, model number CE100 in 154 cm steel. Man, I'm excited. Let's get to it. What are you all carrying today? I have my very simple but yet effective slip joint from Brother Knives. This is the Brother 1510 in VG10 steel. Let me know what you all have. Veterans, active military, this is a nice little handy tool for you guys to carry on your belt. All right, just want to say thank you very much for your service. Enjoy the video. Let's go over these quick specs. Once again, this is the Colonial Knife Company Nemesis, model number CE100. Overall length 8.5 inch, blade length 4.25 inch. Blade steel is at 154 cm in a drop point configuration. Blade grind is mid Saber. Blade finish is in satin. The Rockwell is 59 HRC. Blade thickness is 3/16 of an inch. Handle length is 4.25 inch. Handle is a pinned G10 with the weight of 5 ounces, and it features a full tang, a Kydex sheath, and a Tek Loc. Here she is, troops, in all her glory, American made, just wicked and awesome ever since I've been carrying it and using it a bit. But check out that blade, nice mid-saber grind, beautifully polished, very small logos. It's got a nice swedge over there at the top. It's got some nice jimping over here, and then it dips down, so I'm kind of curious how the spine is going to work. I have a feeling that it's going to work fine, but again, we always have to test. Pin G10 scales. Man, I thought these were my Carter. They're done so well. So beautiful. Here, check that out. Beautifully rounded, nicely swelled. You know, fits the hand really nice, man. Just very, very comfortable. The only thing I wish this had was a lanyard hole, because I'm so accustomed in using lanyards. You know, I kind of wish there was a hole here. So I'm just going to have to be a little bit more extra careful when testing out this blade. But beautiful, man. Full tang goodness. Look at that. I don't think I should have any trouble with that tip. So we're going to test that out, man. But just gorgeous. All right, let me put this knife down. And let's take a look at this sheath. Pancake style, really nice. The only thing I wish this had was some slots over here for more versatility. As it is, it does have enough eyelet holes if you needed to add a pouch or some form of third-party options, such as a ferro rod holder. Has a drainage hole right over here. It does come with a genuine Tek Loc, if I'm not mistaken. You could set it for upright or scout carry. I have this for scout carry for myself. Been carrying it on my back, on my belt. It's been working out really well. You know, it's just a really nice small footprint, you know. Let's pop the knife in. It's perfect. Slight rattle, not big of a deal. You gotta, you know, maybe use a heat gun, just tighten it up a little bit. It even could be this Tek Loc making a little bit of noise. However, it's a nice setup. All right, I'm excited to get to work on this. Sun went in. It's nice, cool, and breezy afternoon. I'm gonna try a little chopping. I'm kind of curious to see if this could do some kind of chopping, but the main thing I want to do is baton. But I'm gonna do just a little bit of chopping, just see how that works out a little bit, in case, you know, anybody's interested in delimbing or, you know, chopping some small branches. So this is a pretty substantial size log. You know, I definitely want to put this knife to the test. You know, it is a decent steel, and it's, you know, heat treated properly, and excited to just test it out. Okay, I would be here forever chopping, but as you could see, you know, it's doing it. So if you really needed to do some chopping, slight chopping, delimbing of, you know, of a piece of wood, it can do it. You know, it's just going to take you a little bit of time. Try holding it a different way. It'll take forever. It would take forever, but it's still doing it, okay? Still sharp too. Now, got my baton. Let's take care of some business. Now I'm gonna go through this knot. Already taking out a nice little chunk over here. Okay, good. Nice digging in, man. There you go, look at that. That's great. So far, so good. Okay, as you can see, it's going in pretty deep over there. All right, no issue. Looking good. I love 154 cm steel, man. Love it. Love this steel. It's been around for a while. It's tried and true. And I'm glad that Steve at Colonial Knife Company is utilizing it. Okay, we made notches all the way through from V-notch batoning, right? And we're going to keep on doing this until it's all the way through. Now, I've tested its big brother, the CE-100. Make sure you go check that out on my videos. Nice. It's a solid piece of wood, and the knife is doing the job. Again, this is not, this is not something that somebody would usually do. This is a channel where we test out knives, and I want to put the, the CE-100 to the test. So far, so good, man. You can see it's just biting right through. Okay. Everything is looking straight, sharp. Looking good, man. Looking good. Look at how deep that is, man. See that? It's just taking off these chunks right here. So if this comes through with flying colors, you have a nice, lightweight, easy to carry knife where you can carry it in your pocket or on your hip, upright or scout, and it won't be, too big, too bulky, but you'll know you can depend on it, man. All right. Okay, we are just chewing away. And I'm just going to keep on batoning until this knife completes its mission. Excellent, excellent. I'm hitting this so hard that the log keeps on bouncing. Okay, let's just check. Yeah, it's perfect, man. We are looking good. Let's keep going. I have to make this a little bit wider. I like the thickness of the knife, you know, it's doing justice. So far, so good. Let's just make this a little bit bigger over here. Nice. Let's see if I can get through now. Hitting that tip. Let me just pick that up. 1 second, troops. We did it. Not bad. Now, got a piece of wood over here. Just want to make sure you all see that the knife is okay. I see nothing wrong with the knife. There you go. Look at those curls, man. Check it out. Nice. Excellent. All right. Cool. Let's move on, man. Let's baton this piece right here I just chopped, okay? It's should be fine. We'll see. Look at that. This knife just did that like a champ, man. Like a champ. Beautiful. That 3/16 of an inch is awesome, but you could also see that, you know, the tip area is pretty nice. It's substantial. We're going to do some testing, man. No problem whatsoever for such a small knife. Look at that, nice thin piece. Okay, very controllable, man. Doing exactly what I want. All right, man, that's pretty cool. Let's try a little horizontal batoning now. All right, let's try making some feather sticks. Again, a very substantial log. This is the second piece that I chopped. Let's see. Just going to take my time because I don't want to get hurt. Okay, starting to split it open. Real nice. See if I can redirect the blade to cut through that knot. Yep. Okay, it did go through that knot, as you can see. Now, the challenge is to get it out of here. Yep, okay. Always worried about hurting myself, man. Getting cut by sharp things is just not pleasant. Okay, she's splitting. Let's look at this knife. Looks straight to me, man. Looks good, looks good. There we go, splitting all the way. All right, now, let's try this other side. You see the crack over here? See that crack? So this horizontal batoning allows me to just test out the whole blade, you know? Let me see. Nope, it's not ready to pry open yet. So let's just keep on going, man. Okay, man, I like that. I like, you know, angling that knife. It seems to do the job. Can I pry? Here we go. Okay, nice. Okay, prying with the knife. And you can see all the fibers over here, but I am prying. So let me safely cut away at these fibers. Okay. There's a real thick fiber over here, so I'm going to use that tip to try and pry that fiber off. See that? I know you normally wouldn't do this, but it's a test. There we go. All right, man. Cool. That was a bit on the rough side, but it did it. It did it nonetheless. Still feels sharp to me, and it went through that knot. Nice. Looking good. Okay, now I'm going to split this a little bit further, but I want to try the tip now. Okay, let's try the tip. So let's try the thicker piece. Okay, all right, let's see. Nice and easy. Got to be very careful because this is slippery, man. Let me try. I know my glove is a little bit on the slippery side, so let me try something a little bit different. Okay, look at that, man. Check it out. And guess what? No tip breakage, okay? A knife this small. How awesome is that? And look, it's already split. Once again, so I didn't need that glove after all. Look at that, man. Just doing it with the tip. Tip still intact. Go figure. All right. Nice, nice. Let's continue making feather sticks, okay? But this, you can see it's still chopping. This did a fine job. The tip is intact. The knife is not bent. It's still sharp. Look at that. .154 cm steel, baby. Awesome. All right, let's make feather sticks. See if I can make this into thirds. All right, that's good enough. Let's do it one more time. Cool. All right, we are looking good. So now, just to save some time, okay, I'm just going to baton this something nice and thin over here. You may or may not see this in the camera, I'm not sure. Very nice. And just so you see for yourselves, there's nothing wrong with that edge. There's nothing wrong with that tip, okay? And now let's see. Well, let's make individual curls first. Well, that didn't work out the way I wanted to. Let's try it again. I made, along with my cold steel Ranch Boss 2, I made a huge pile of these individual curls, man. But all right, if you don't know how to make feather sticks, you just make a big pile of these, man, you know? Nice. You know, you just keep on making that pile, man. Look how thin. Cool. Now, Feather stick. I was making some real thin feathers, man. You could just do it too with this knife. 154 cm steel, properly heat treated. Nice, man. Fantastic, right? Look at that. How nice and thin that is. All right, let's move on, man. So I took the liberty off camera to make all these nice slim feather sticks over here. But let's say you have a firebox stove and you need to do a little bit of, smaller work, smaller pieces of wood. A little cross batoning ain't gonna hurt. This knife, all right, we got a few pieces here. Something maybe a little bit thicker. You have something a little bit thicker in your pile. No problem. You cut it. And even thicker, right? Let's do where the knot is. You see it's almost through. Well, it just popped out, but basically it's done. So check on that one, man. All right, I want to do a little bit more tip testing. So it's a pretty good piece of wood, this hardwood. So I want to make it just a little bit thinner. All right, and then I want to use that tip to make a divot. Okay, so I got a nice platform here. Let's see now. I know that's the bark, it's a little on the soft side. However, I'm getting into the wood now. And you can see the white is starting to pop up over here. And I'm using the tip to pivot, get this divot bigger. So I guess if you're going to prepare, a bow drill or a board for the bow drill, you have a proper tip right over here that you could make divots, and then you could carve a little V in here. I'm assuming that this might be a type of wood that you would use, that bow drill for. So okay, once again, I am using the tip of the blade to pivot and make this divot a little bit bigger. And I think I actually went through. Yeah, I did. See that? All right, good, man. Okay. And that tip looks fine. Didn't even break like some other company brand that I tested out the other day, okay? Nice. Let's check out this spine. First I'm going to do the spine, then I'm going to do the jimping. All right, well, that's cool. The spine is looking good. Let me try the swedge area. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, even the swedge area is doing an okay job here. Now I'm just going to test out the ferro rod. I'm not going to spark it up over here because it's windy. So I'm a little nervous with all the wind that's over here. All right, but as you can see, so the swedge spine is working good. The mid part of the blade is working good. Now let's do the jimping area. Yeah, the jimping area is doing it. I think I like the spine a little bit better. The spine seems to be doing a better job. All right, so that's awesome. And then obviously you cut it, that little fluff, maybe you let it dry out a little bit and you spark it up. Okay, so now let's test this out. Let's test out the spine here. Okay. Okay, so just going back and forth is not doing it, but if I give it a good spark over here like that, give it a good push, I mean, it seems to work. So let's try the jimping area. All right, cool, the jimping area works now. Oh, there you go, check it out. All right, so yeah, man, check on the spine, man, awesome. And the jimping is doing better if you need to, spark up some feather sticks or this fluff. You make a big bush of fluff over here and you spark it up using the jimping area. Just keep on going back and forth and it sparks right up, Awesome. Great, man. All right, a couple other things to test, but we're going to conclude. Okay, a few more camp tasks, cutting paracord. No problem. I've got this piece of leather right here. No problem. Got some rope right over here, some natural rope. Excellent. And last but not least, just want to show you once again how thin that is, man. Look at that. Beautiful. Better than any paper test, man. Better than any paper test. This kicks some serious ass. Hardcore, troops, hardcore. This knife came through with flying colors. Go check it out. I'm going to leave a link below. Colonial Knife Company, man. The CE-100 Nemesis. An awesome, awesome blade. You saw what it could do. Man, that tip test alone, without that tip breaking off, was phenomenal. And you saw how sharp that is. I mean, look at that. Look at that. After the camera, I shut it off. I just made a couple more very thin feathers for everybody. Really nice. If you're looking for something small, lightweight, and something really sharp to take out into the woods, there you go, man. That's your knife right in front of you. All right? Don't forget, Colonial Knife Company. Nemesis CE100. Troops, Legionnaires, new recruits, thanks again for watching this. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and comment. I want to bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day, hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans in active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. Unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video, pause in the slides, call those phone numbers, check out those websites, go talk to somebody, and seek the help you all have earned and deserve. At the ready, troops, hold the line. Take care.
Legionnaires!